Okay, in this video we're going to program the chi-squared goodness of fit test into our calculator. Just a quick check. You really only need to do this if you're on the TI-83. There's a good chance that if you're on the TI-84, this program's already in there. The way to check is if you go to Stat, if you go to Tests, and the one we're looking for here is the chi-squared goodness of fit test. So if you have that listed under your tests, you don't need to do this program tutorial. Unfortunately, on the TI-83s, this program doesn't come standard, so we're going to program it in. So, as always, the key presses will be here on the right, and I'll be clearing these out periodically just so this right window doesn't get too messy. All right, so we're going to go to Program, and we're going to go to New. And you can call this a lot of things. The name, I'm just going to call it GOF for goodness of fit test. So I'm just going to press second alpha to get that keyboard lock in. And then we're just going to press GOF. Then just press enter. Okay. So first line, double parenthesis. We're going to do L1, so second 1 minus L2. So second 2, close your first parenthesis, squared, divided by L2, so second 2, close parenthesis. We're going to store that, so hit that arrow, bottom left here, into L3, so second 3. And then press enter for the next line. Okay. Next, we're going to go to second stat to get to list, and we're going to go to ops, and we're going to go down to sum and press enter. And we want to sum L3, close parenthesis, and we're going to store that in the variable C, so that's alpha, and then the program button to get the letter C. Okay, next we're going to go to second list. We're going to go over to ops, and we're going to do the dim. We're going to press second 2 to get list 2, close parenthesis, minus 1, and we're going to store that into the letter D, so alpha D. And then press enter to get to the next line. All right, next line, we're going to go program. We're going to go right to I/O, and then we're going to go to disp for display. And at this point, we're just going to type in a name for the variable to come out. So we're going to press second alpha lock. I like to just call this the chi-square term. So we're going to go down to plus to get this quotation mark. And then it's just CHI 0 to get the space. And then square. So SQUARE. And then we're going to put equals to, so we're going to go to second math to get the test, and then we'll just say equals to. And then we're just going to go second alpha, and then do our little close parenthesis. So we'll hit alpha one more time, and then press enter, move on to our next line. Okay, so next we're going to go display, so program, I/O. Oops, I didn't mean that decimal there, so we can just press enter. And then we're just going to go alpha C, display C. Press enter. And we're going to do another display, so program, disp, and we're going to have it say second alpha. We're going to do another quotation, so quotation, df, and then we want to get to equals again, so that's going to be second math. Just press enter to get equals. And then to close parentheses, we'll just press alpha plus. Press enter. Another display, so program, IO, disp, and then we're going to go alpha D. And press enter one more time to get to our next line. Okay, so now we're going to do a chi-squared distribution. So we get there by going second vars to get the distributions. And then we're going to go down to the chi-squared CDF. It's list number 8. Press enter. And then we're going to tell it the variable alpha C, comma, 1E99. So 1 second, comma, 99, comma, and then we're going to go to the variable D, so that's alpha D. Close parenthesis. And we're going to store that in the letter P, so store that alpha P. Press enter to get to the next line. And then we have 2 more display commands and we're done. So the next one, we're just going to go program, IO again, display, another quotation mark, so second alpha, plus P, and then we want to do an equals again, so that's second test, equals, and then close our quotation mark, so alpha plus, and last display. Program, display, and then alpha P. And that's it. So once we finish this, once again, I'll kind of very slowly scroll back up to the top and kind of just go through this beat one by line, make sure that all of your lines match mine. Feel free to pause the video if you need a little bit more time, but I'll very slowly kind of scroll down. And once we're here, you're going to press second mode to quit out. Okay, so if you're doing this before lecture, you have no idea what the chi-squared goodness of fit test is, but we can still run a quick check. So first we're going to go to stat edit, and I'm just going to put in these numbers in my chart. So 1, 2, and 3, 4 are going to be put into L1 and L2 in this order. So to check that the program worked, we're going to hit program, GOF, and you should see this number. If you're seeing this after the fact, what this is saying is this is giving us the test statistic for chi-squared, DF is the degrees of freedom, and P is the p-value for the hypothesis test.